Heinrich has always been on investigators' radar since the days right after Jacob went missing. But there's one private investigator who says he's always had his sights set on Heinrich.
And Fox 9's Courtney Godfrey's live in our newsroom. Courtney, you spoke to the man who wrote this book on the Jacob investigation, and he is not surprised.
No, not at all. And I should say that I talked to several private investigators who say on many occasions they encouraged authorities to look into Dan Heinrich. This author is only the most recent to hand over evidence with Heinrich's name in it.
There it is in plain sight, the name Dan Heinrich, buried in handwritten notes dating back 25 years. The notes are those of a private investigator who interviewed a man once considered the main suspect in the case.
That suspect actually suggested that Heinrich had committed the crime. He described Heinrich's car and police scanner radio as being very similar to what were described in both Jared's case.
That's the voice of Robert Dudley, the man who recently released a book about the Jacob Wetterling case. He says the man arrested this week is a name that's been floating around for nearly all 26 years that Jacob has been missing.
He said he wore military clothing and matched the general description of the sketch.
In investigator notes used in writing the book, Heinrich is described as a member of the National Guard, emotional, and a loner. Dudley handed these notes over to Stearns County investigators yet again a year ago.
I had sent the notes to the Stearns County and the FBI, and I don't know if it was helpful or not.
All private investigators we talked to wanted to know why now. The Bureau of Criminal Apprehension said it's largely because of new DNA technology, but our sources said that it may have been because of pressure being put on them by the U.S. Department of Justice. Back to you guys.
Well, either way,